That's okay. We're gonna run this through, gentlemen. We're gonna pick up daily. We do this every damn day, hopefully, and we're gonna try and make this happen for you as much as possible because we want you to get some information. Hopefully, you're gonna get like maybe 4 to 5 seconds of information that you can grasp in a 10-minute video. That's about basically what I can do. So I'm hoping you can do the same thing. We got a very deep question, and I'm gonna try to answer this, and hopefully Duke on another video is gonna answer as well because this is kind of deep, and I like the challenge to answer this question. The Buddhists have a saying, and I don't want to really, I don't want to rip this apart and say what it is without actually talking to Duke and say, what is the question again, Duke?
Oh. Love you guys. The question is, well, I just wanted you to talk about this concept.
Yeah, go ahead.
The concept is grasping is the root of all suffering.
Okay, that's it.
It's like, basically,
I got it.
What your expectations are is what causes all the emotional pain.
Right. The Buddhists have said that grasping is the root of all expectations? Suffering. I'm sorry. Grasping is the root of all suffering. So this is an ancient quote of wisdom, and I'm going to try to elaborate on that, and hopefully Duke will, because this is a good one where we can get a couple opinions on this one. And we haven't talked about this. We don't know if we are going to agree or disagree on this, but let's let this video roll and let's find out what the fuck I think about it, and then we'll see what Duke says about it. Well, the bottom line on grasping is the root of all suffering kind of reminds me of another term, which is ignorance is bliss. So if you don't know, everything's great because, you know, if you don't know, people are suffering in freaking Africa because they're not getting enough food or water, or there's terrorist attacks or anything like that, then everything's fine because you don't know. Well, we're going to talk about relationships in this context. Do I disagree with this statement from the wisdom of the Buddhists? No, I am not going to disagree. Because the more you take, let's say, you're by yourself. And what you deal with is what you deal with. And you deal with it on a regular basis. It's fine. All you have to deal with is surviving, paying your bills, getting something to eat, and just having a good time. But when you accept someone else into your life, what happens? I don't know, it's two people. So, I'm not a mathematician, but I'm going to say it's twice as much. So, you take upon that role as the alpha, as the male, and you take charge of your situation and hers, which makes your stress a little bit more. Hopefully a little bit more if you're absolutely a team and you're working together. Perfection, as I would call that. But it's not so much perfection on a regular basis, is it? There are valleys, there are peaks, and there are struggles. And guess who's in charge of dealing with the struggles and the valleys to get to the peak? That's right, us. So, when we grasp and we take on more of a responsibility, we...
Oh, we are toggling.
Where are you leaving us?
Oh, we're leaving now.
I just saw you, and now you're listening.
Well, we've been here all night. See you soon.
Yeah. When we take on the responsibilities and when we grasp more than just us, it becomes more than we normally used to handle. So yes, you're going to suffer more. How much more? Depends on the situation, guys. You've got to handle it like a man. You've got to control it. You've got to take charge. Hopefully you guys know or are aware of what you're dealing with when you are into a relationship, because you're dealing with a whole nother being that is not like you. There's so much more shit going on in a female than what's going on in a guy. We're basic, right? Sleep, eat, sex, have a good time. And I basically added in have a good time because that's my thing. I just want to have a good time. So it's very basic. And then when we take on a female, there are so many emotions. I'm not a guy to tell you all the shit that goes down in a female. Let's say we have a place. And we have a place and it's ours, and we set it up like we like it, and we put shit on the walls that we like. We have our music that we like. We have our bedroom that we like. We do whatever we like. And then we get a girl. You know what? After about 5 years, everything that we like is in the garage. Everything is gone. Hey, Maria. Oh, you're off now, though. Everything that we like is in the garage because they've taken over everything in the house and they've put all their designs on the home because they like them. They're about nesting, so they feel comfortable. You got to deal with that. That is more about taking on another human being. So, look, guys, it's gonna happen. It's gonna get weird. It's gonna get fucked up, and you know that. Even Wayne Gretzky, the most amazing hockey player in the history of ice hockey, has an amazing, huge house right where we live here. Like, it's about 5 miles away. It's massive. He's got this great house. He's won the most valuable player in NHL, which is the National Hockey League, I believe 5 times. Could be wrong. Could be more. But I think it's 5. Where are all his trophies? For the most value, you know where they are? They're in the fucking garage. And I'm not making this up. This is true. So his life has been pushed into a fucking garage. So you've given it up. So yes, the entire situation about taking on another person becomes very stressful because you can't be yourself. You are now part of 2. And being the guy, we cater to the female's needs and we make her happy. Happy wife, happy life. You heard that one before. Same thing. So guys, the situation, the Buddhists were dead on. And they were just talking about the roots. And I've gone in and made it part of a relationship. So, if you're not into that, which I learned the hard way, I'm not into. I'd much rather be in my own place, not have a woman take over, then you're okay. Don't think you have to, but the girl's gonna come along and that might happen. So be warned. If you listen to my other videos, you can learn some more stuff. which would correlate with what I'm talking about. So guys, whatever you do, stay fucking awesome.
Fair enough. All right. Fair enough.